What's going on, guys? Nick here with a high power tool. We are back from World of Concrete 2026 in Las Vegas, and my ears are still ringing. Not from the noise, but from the buzz around one specific tool. DeWalt officially dropped the hammer on the new Powershift 12-inch cutoff saw. We saw it, we touched it, and we watched it eat through concrete. But I know exactly what you're thinking. I saw the comments and I heard the chatter at the booth. Everyone is asking the same question. Why 12-inch? Why didn't they make it a 14-inch saw like everyone else? On paper, it sounds like a step backward, but after seeing this thing run, I'm going to tell you why going smaller might actually be the smartest engineering move DeWalt has made in the cordless concrete cutting space. Today, we're breaking down the physics, the gear drive secret, and comparing this 12-inch saw directly against its main cordless competitor, the Milwaukee MX FUEL 14-inch saw. Let's go. Okay, let's talk physics for a second. The biggest complaint with any battery-powered concrete saw is the stalling. Doesn't matter the brand. You bury a 14-inch blade deep into cured concrete, you hit a piece of rebar, and the motor bogs down. Why? Because that large 14-inch radius acts like a giant lever working against the motor. DeWalt looked at this and said, we don't need a bigger lever, we need more torque at the cut. So by dropping down to a 12-inch blade, they instantly gain a mechanical advantage. The motor doesn't have to work as hard to spin that smaller mass, meaning it's drastically harder to stall this saw. They are claiming this is the most powerful cordless cutoff saw in the industry, and that includes comparing it to gas. And honestly, watching it cut through number 5 rebar without a hiccup, I believe them. It feels torquier. It feels aggressive. It doesn't feel like it's managing the power. It feels like it's dumping power. Now here's the counter argument. You guys are screaming at the screen, but Nick, I need a depth of cut. A 12-inch blade can't cut as deep as a 14-inch. Normally, you'd be right. A standard 12-inch saw usually maxes out around 3.5 or 4 inches of depth of cut. That's not enough for a 6-inch slab or deep cuts, but DeWalt pulled a magic trick here. Instead of a traditional belt drive system, which requires a bulky arm and pulleys that eat up your cutting depth, DeWalt went with a gear-driven design. This allows the power transfer to be much more compact, meaning the arbor and the motor housing are tighter to the blade. The result to this 12-inch saw gets a 4 3/4 inch depth of cut. Just let that sink in. Now let's compare that to the sitting heavyweight champ, the Milwaukee MX FUEL MXF315. That is a massive 14-inch saw. Its max depth of cut is 5 inches. You are trading a measly 1/4 inch of depth for a saw that has a torque advantage of a smaller blade. Unless you are critically needing that specific last 1/4 inch, the trade-off in power and handling is massively in DeWalt's favor here. We love Milwaukee, and they are on their 2nd generation of the MX cutoff saw, which has proven itself over time, no question. But this is not as simple as 12 inches is smaller than 14 inches. Oh, another thing I noticed during the demo was the integrated base wheels. It sounds like a small thing, but when you're doing long scoring cuts, having those wheels built in means you could just glide the saw along the concrete. It takes the strain off your back and keeps the cut straight. That leads us to the safety side of things. In the gas world, the blade spins until friction stops it. Here, DeWalt has an electric brake that stops the wheel in under 3 seconds when you let go of the trigger. If you've ever had a saw kick back or bind up, you know that 3 seconds can save you a trip to the ER. When it comes to battery life, the specs from the press release are wild. It says 8 linear feet at 4 3/4 inches on a single charge and 156 cuts in number 5 rebar. That's crazy. The kit is coming with 2 Powershift batteries and a charger. DeWalt is calling this built for the unbreakable. And honestly, the build quality felt solid. It didn't feel like a plastic toy, it felt like a piece of equipment. And remember, this is part of DeWalt's Powershift line. If you're a DeWalt fan and haven't bought into the Powershift yet, this is the high voltage platform designed to kill gas equipment. Also, for those already into the DeWalt FlexVolt lineup, there is a Powershift adapter that allows you to use these batteries to power the saw in a pinch as well. No more mixing fuel, no fumes, no yank starting a cold engine in January, yada yada, you know the pitch. Anyway, to answer the big question, why not 14-inch? Because DeWalt realized that a 14-inch blade on a battery tool might not be the best use of battery life, by optimizing a 12-inch blade with a gear drive that gave us 95% of the cut capacity with 110% of the performance. This thing is launching November 2026. I think for guys doing flat work or general demo, certainly anything indoors, this is going to be an awesome option. Milwaukee has some serious competition on their hands if people are focused on the depth of cut and power. I want to know what you guys think though. Is that 1/4 inch depth loss a deal breaker for you? Or would you take the extra power? Drop a comment below, let's fight about it. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, get back to work.